is March 12th, day 21. Beautiful sunrise. And I just had the best night of best sleep of my time on the trail. Thank you, Jim, again, from Nebraska. That air mattress, I definitely didn't know what I was missing. I know I was stubborn about buying one, and you were gracious enough to give me yours. Very thankful. About to do 12.2 today. Didn't go up to the bald yesterday, Siler bald. I'm gonna pass that pretty much first thing this morning. Skipping one shelter and going to Cold Spring shelter. So it's gonna be a long hike today, but I don't think the elevations are too terrible compared to yesterday. I think we went up 1,000 feet from the road. Not entirely sure. I didn't look that far into it, but it was hard. I was definitely dehydrated. You know, I usually have to get up and pee at least once during the night, maybe twice. I didn't last night, so yeah, I gotta drink more water. Yeah, stay tuned. Well, this is where you come out for the shelter that we stayed at what's it called? Oh man, I forgot the name of the shelter already. Yeah, light weird. And the trail keeps going that way. Oh, Siler Bald Shelter, duh. And then the trail keeps going that way. But if you want to go see Siler Bald, you gotta go up this little side trail. Already doing a 12.2 mile, but what the heck. I just walked up to the top of Siler Bald, and I'll let you guys decide if it was worth it or not. It was pretty cool, but I'm pretty biased about uphills that aren't on the trail. So, was it worth it? So I guess I just was doing a little thing. I guess my day's more like 12.7. Because this, I'm still walking. Probably about 0.4, 0.5 up to the top. But pretty nice. No, but seriously, I really wish I had my drone right now, because I could have it following behind me right now, and it'd be like that scene in Gladiator, right? You know what I'm talking about? Well, I've been thinking, and which is always dangerous. Yeah, so my channel name is Building Roots on the River, because I plan to do other things after my AT hike that doesn't really involve hiking. So there's the playlist, Big Sexy Hikes. But my channel name is Building Roots on the River, because I have my house in Black River, on the Black River. I have a Facebook page, Instagram, and YouTube channel. I was posting my my videos on the Instagram, knowing full well the longer videos were getting cut off. But I think I'm going to stop doing that, because it kind of zaps my power to kind of upload 2 videos, like the same video twice. So my Instagram and the Facebook page, I'll probably just upload pictures from time to time, but YouTube will have all the videos. So that's my plan going forward, to try to save on upload power. I almost ran out of power in the last 6 days I was out. Thank God they got some sun at the end, and I was able to charge up a little bit. That solar charger does work. You just gotta get it in the sun every once in a while. And then, yep, that's it for now. Mm. My God, is that some trail magic? Well, my second fire tower. Damn, this one's a little off trail though. I'm just adding to this 12.2 day. Woo. People. You're good, you can keep talking. Unless you don't want to be on video.
This is my rubbish bag. Thank you. That's okay. I've got a big ass yellow rubbish bag. Yeah, you just stand that anyway.
So, I forgot to talk about the trail magic I came up on. And it was, I thought there was going to be a gunfight for a second, because as soon as I walked up the table and I was introduced, I came face to face with Hunky Beefy Man. You know, I'm big sexy, he's Hunky Beefy Man. I thought it was going to be a gunfight, but it was okay. We smoothed it over. No, I'm just kidding. It's Hunky Beefy Man and Wendy. They're from Gorge Us Hostel, I think. I might have gotten that wrong. I'll double check later. They're right by the Knock, and they are sounding very enticing for this bad weather coming up, if I can get to the Knock by Friday. So that's a thought for like maybe a Nero, not a zero. I'm not going to do another zero. Okay, maybe I'll do another zero because it is my birthday on Saturday. So it might not take a lot of arm twisting to come off Friday night into Saturday. We'll see. Also, I have another funny story for today, and I have a question for all of you. If a man screams like a little girl in the middle of the woods on the Appalachian Trail and nobody's around to hear it, did it really happen? Okay, well, let's say it did happen. So I'm walking, and I had just recently thought to myself, it's getting pretty warm, like 60 degrees, and I got these rock platforms along the trail right by my shoulder, right by like head height. And I'm like, geez, when should I start worrying about snakes on the trail? Like, when will they come out? I haven't seen any yet. It's been really cold. But today, it just looks like these rocks are warm and inviting. Snakes, I might have to start watching out for snakes soon. And not a second later, well, maybe a second, maybe a couple minutes. A couple minutes later, I walk past a rock ledge, and I get hit in the shoulder by a stick or a branch simultaneously as it scrapes my pack, sounding like the rattle of a rattler. I thought I was just about to get bit by a rattlesnake, and I screamed like a little girl, jumped off the trail. And then I took a few minutes and I regained my composure, and had my normal composure of, like, you know, typical tough guy. What makes my wife love me so much, and my boyfriends Anthony and John Charbonneau back home. And I got my composure back. I'm a tough guy again, and I walked for what's up, sketchbook? And I walked for another few feet, and all of a sudden a chipmunk jumps out, scurries through the leaves. Thought it was a snake for real this time, and I freaked out again. So yeah, yep, scared twice. I don't know how many of my lives were used up, in Iraq, on convoys with my good buddy John Driggs and the Wrecker. But I may have lost 2 lives while in Franklin, while while riding the shuttle, and a shuttle. I won't say which one, but I definitely think I lost another 2 lives. I'm scared to death today while walking on the trail, and I thought you guys get a kick out of it. So there's that. I have about another 6 miles before I hit the shelter I'm trying to head to. I don't know. We'll see. Let me look at my plans. I might stay. Sketchbook just walked up, so maybe, and I think he started today. So he did yesterday's miles today. So he's probably going to go to the next shelter, which was the one I was going to skip. So let me see how I feel. Let me see what my plans say. I think I have another 6 miles to go. We'll see. Great day though so far. A lot of miles, a lot of off-trail miles too. Like the fire tower is a little bit off the trail. Silent Bald was off the trail. Can't wait to see what my pedometer says after I do the 12.2 of the AT today. All right, talk to you later. Well, I got 1.5 for the day left to go. I am hurting. It's been a long day. Not really the mileage, but elevation, and I stopped and kind of BS'd a little too much. So I'm getting into camp late, but I was out of water. I needed some water and a little break. So I got 1.5 miles to go, and I'm pretty sure it's straight up. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I just looked. It's a 700-foot climb. This is gonna be fun for the end of the day. Ouch. I was just looking through some of my footage from today, and I have a correction. I filmed it before I realized that I was wrong. The fire tower is right on the trail. I thought the trail went across the pathway to the fire tower because of a post I saw, but it was really post marking to keep going up the pathway to the fire tower. So, correction. I didn't do any extra miles going to the fire tower. I did go this morning for Silent Bald, but so not as many off trail miles as I thought. I don't know. I just wanted to make that correction before I got the comment section. But yep, and now I am about to do my last 1.5. I will check back in at camp. All right, made it. Cold Spring Shelter, 12.2. Oh, am I done? Made it. Caught back up with Speed Goat. And Charlie, I heard you got a trail name. Somebody said your trail name Socks. No? You don't like it? Okay. Oh, I wasn't even showing Charlie. I know what I said. I'm not going to change out my boots for trail runners, but I think I've made a decision. I'm going with the new Roman Soldier trail runners right here. They're pretty airy. They breathe pretty well. That's what I'm going to do from now on. I made another boo-boo. If you can hear me, I accidentally deleted my first video of the day before I started editing for tonight. So, yeah, I have no intro, so it just kind of starts. So there's this. This is at the end of the day, but I'll put it at the beginning so you know that it is, it is March 13th, day 22, and we're going to end at mile 131 of the Appalachian Trail. Spoiler alert. Well, there's my third fire tower. What do you think? Should I go up it if it's really high? Yes. What is the top of this called again? Wessler Bald? I think so. About to go up this fire tower. It is a lot less windy than the last time I attempted a fire tower. So I don't think I'm going to be as bad. Let's give it a shot. if I can even start. All right, is that good enough? I'm already scared. Oh, this one's a little more flimsy too. Even the steps are made out of wood. Hold on a sec. I have something in my hand now, besides my phone, that I don't want to hold. Okay, yeah. This one's a little rickety. It's making me nervous. I like that stone one. That was nice. And that metal one felt a lot better than this one. But it was very windy. I'm going. I'm going. I am going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm getting there. I'm almost there. Almost there. Don't look down. Oh, Jesus, I looked down. Oh, where'd the railing go? Oh. Okay. I made it. Not as bad as that other one. I'm really trusting these boards aren't rotted. What do you think? Looks pretty cool. Let me get a shot without me. Somebody said you could see Klingman's Dome from here. If you can, it's a little hazy, and I'm not sure which direction to look. Definitely not as high as the one at the 100-mile mark. So, a little change of plans. I remember I probably started the video with my original plan, which was 10.7 for today. But that was kind of my original schedule when I was trying to get to Fontana Village by like early next week, like Monday or Tuesday. And with this weather change, it's supposed to start raining 2 o'clock on Friday. It's what is it? It's Thursday right now. So we have one good night tonight, and then Friday at 2 p.m. it's supposed to start raining and not stop until Sunday night. So I have a couple people I know that are going to Ramblin' Roots Hostel at the Knock. So I think I'm going to join them for those nights, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which then makes my hike a little weird right now because I'm very close to the Knock. Like if I had done my original plan today, it would only have been 0.8 from the Knock. Like I would have slept at, I forgot the name of the shelter. Oh, Rufus Morgan Shelter. And then I would only had a 0.8 into the Knock the next morning, on Friday morning. But it's a little too soon, so I'm going to slow it up today. I did a 12.2 yesterday, so I could use some rest. So I think it's only like a 6-mile day today to the Westler Shelter. That's where I'm going to stay tonight. And then tomorrow it'll be about a 5 or 4 mile hike. I didn't do the math before I started talking about this, but it'll be a short day. I'll get out before 2 and head to we'll go to the Knock and then head to the hostel. So right after this, I'm going to give them a call and see if I can get a reservation. Hopefully I can. All right, that's the update. Okay, change of plans. Ramblin' Roots is all booked up. I waited too long to reserve it because I wasn't sure what I was doing. So looks like I'm headed for another motel. Yeah, I don't know. There is another hostel, but like, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So we'll see what happens. All right, change number 3. No motel, no Ramblin' Roots, but I'm gonna go stay at the Chicken Coop at Gorgeous Stays, and they're the ones we ran into for Trail Magic. Yep. So I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday night booked at the Chicken Coop at Gorgeous Stays. Sketchbook will be there, and maybe downhill if he's feeling froggy. Anyway, so that's the plan now. So now I don't have to call that motel back with my credit card information, which is good. I don't think they'll charge me just by trying to make a reservation with a name. We'll see. Maybe I'll call him back. Well, had a nice stop and rest at the fire tower, and I waited probably a little too long. There was supposed to be no rain today, but all of a sudden the forecast changed, and there's supposed to be a rogue thunderstorm and shower in about 20 minutes. So I'm trying to make it to the shelter to save my gear from getting wet as fast as possible, because senselessly getting wet sucks. And the shelter's right down the hill. So I'm running. Oh, I made it. Everybody else is running. At least I was able to fill up most of my bag with the rain. Come on down to Westerwald Shelter.
Yeah, honestly.
Everybody's here. Braving the lightning. So the weather for today called for no rain today. It wasn't supposed to rain till 2 tomorrow. Well, I definitely don't have enough signal to put out a video tonight. It is a full shelter because this rain hit out of nowhere. Nobody was expecting it. Nobody was ready for it. The weather updated all of a sudden. We were on top of the tower, and a lot of people weren't even up to the tower yet. So a lot of people showed up to the shelter afterwards, and they got caught in it. We were lucky. We barely even saw a bit of rain before we got to the shelter. It started right when we got here, but now we got 15 people here. A lot of them set up tents, but I don't know. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. We got thunder, lightning. I think I got stuff in my mustache. I gotta clean that out. But first, sporadic rainstorm. Morning. It is day 23, March 14th, and the sun is up this morning after that rainstorm last night, and the moon. But I don't know if the rain is going to come in today at 2 like it originally said, or later. But I'm headed to the Knock, about 6 miles to the Knock. Go check that place out. That's the plan for the day. Stay at the Chicken Coop for the next 3 nights, and back on trail on Monday. But see what trouble we can get into in the Knock and Bryson, where Gorgeous Stays is. I'm not really trouble. videotaping? There you go. I can see the knock. I'm at the Natala Outdoor Center, which has like all sorts of whitewater rafting stuff or kayaking. And it's got a general store across the street and a restaurant that I just ate at. That was delicious. And yeah, I'm gonna get picked up by the Gorge Us Stays Hostel and see what Bryson has. I think it's Bryson, North Carolina. Probably resupply while I'm here, so even though it wasn't my original plan to get me through the Smoky, so it might be a big resupply. Have to check it out. All right, check back later. This is my home for the next 3 nights, the chicken coop at Gorgeous Stays. They got some cool stuff here though. Oh, a hippie bus over there, shipping container over there, a double-decker bus over there. I don't know if that's for living in or riding around town. Pretty nice place. There's the lodge. And then they got all those other little houses over there. Pretty neat. What it's like inside. Hell yeah, it's got 3 bunks, me and Sketchbook right now. Pretty nice. Well, I just took an amazing shower and I'm really just waiting for the thunderstorm to come this afternoon or this evening to see how crazy it's gonna get inside the chicken coop. But I feel great. Catching some sun right now, and I don't know what we're gonna do for dinner later, but we'll see. Yeah, if you need a place to stay at the Knock, contact Gorge Us Hostels, because this place is fantastic. Way spread out, lots of room, a lot of little places you can sit down, and a nice lodge if the weather turns. So, I'm excited. Well, it is day 24, March 15th, and it's my birthday. I'm at Gorgeous Stays, which is by far my favorite hostel so far. Sorry guys. I love this place. If you're coming through here, you gotta come to Gorgeous Stays. It's beautiful, great people, and a lot of room. It feels very relaxed. I don't know what I have planned for the rest of the day, but it's supposed to start raining, I think around 10 o'clock. I don't think it's gonna stop until Sunday morning. So that's gonna limit some of what I do while I'm out. But I gotta do a little resupply just to get me to Fontana and plan my routes, because I thought I did it last night and realized I screwed up and missed a section. So I gotta replan my routes, and just a heads up, you know, I'm right around the corner. When I get to Fontana, I have to get my permit for the Smoky Mountains, and I'll be in the Smokies sometime next week, probably towards the end or mid. We'll see, but stay tuned for birthday hostel stay. So I'm outside the NOLA little tiny house that they have for rent here. It's New Orleans themed, so let's take a look inside. Okay, you got a single bunk here, a queen over there, nice sitting area. Fridge, microwave, little sink, little commode. Pretty cool. This one is called the farmhouse. We'll take a quick look inside. Single bunk, a queen over there, a little outhouse, an outhouse on the inside, little table, very nice. This one's called Reel It In. Let's take a look inside. Oh, very cool. Oh, it's got it upstairs too? Okay, so 2 bunks down here. Little commode, refrigerator. Then you go up the stairs. And you got 2 bunks up here. Very neat. All right, now we're at the Red Wolf Inn. We'll take a look inside here. I bet you Sarah would like this one. Okay. Little table. Oh, there's a loft up there too. You got 1, 2, and then a queen. And the fire hydrant, and then 2 bunks up here. Very neat. Okay, then we have the shack. Or no, Shasta, my bad. Very cool. You got pretty much 1 bunk. Very neat. This one is called Schoolie, and I guess it's an old rafting bus from the NOC. Take a look. Wow, look at this. 4 bunks in here. A little kitchen area. Little commode. A little sitting area. And a table. Oh, tell me there's even a queen in here. Look at that. Oh, this is cool. Sold. Nikki, when can we get a hostel? Maybe we could do it for the snowmobilers in the North Country. And this is the crown jewel. Let's go inside. All sorts of space. Chairs. I should stop giving him a tour locally. Very cool. Go upstairs. Oh, and 2 more bunks over there. Amazing. Oh, tea. Well, the chicken coop was awesome. It was actually warm in here, even with the slats, with the wind coming through a little bit. It was actually beautiful. However, we were offered a chance to upgrade, and we are moving into another one of me and Sketchbook are moving into one of the other ones that I haven't shown yet. So I'm about to do a tour of that. Me and Sketchbook are gonna spend the next 2 nights in this one. It's called, what says Superman lives here? I didn't catch the name, but we're gonna go inside. Costumes for later. Perfect. We got 2 bunks and a phone booth. Oh, pretty cool. You're changing the phone booth. Oh, now you've seen almost everything there is here. Besides the lodge. I haven't filmed in the lodge yet. There's been some people checking in. But what I was going to say is there's a couple other places. I don't know if they have the other bus open yet. But there is a yurt down there or something like that. And somebody's staying in it right now, so I can't show that off. But looks pretty cool too. And I'll do a little tour of the lodge in a little bit when it quiets down. But nice little place. Glad to be in that when the rain comes. Sitting area. We got another table. There's Scott and Sketchbook over there. Talking about weather. This is the inside of the lodge. Got a bunch of snacks and resupply items over there. Some coffee, ice cream, and nice little seating area. Place is fantastic. I'm in love. I want one of my own. She got a heaven, so I got to be loved. So I can see my baby when I need
lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted as the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye, country love, he had the blood that never was a horse like a Tennessee stud. He had the nerve, he had birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Big Sexy Town. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish.
Eat it just like this, right? Hey, honey.
Did you get it?
And the rain has come.
That were like show dolls. I'm like, why are you this doll? No. I'm gonna do the move.
Really good. And that's wind.
All right, it is day 25, March 16th, and I had a great birthday yesterday, and I wanted to say a shout out. Thank you for everybody who donated to the Black River American Legion for my birthday. It was awesome. Shout out to Colleen Bowers, Dave Robinson, Christine Robinson, and Shelly and Guillermo Balderez. Thank you. Much appreciated. And today, it was supposed to rain all day again today, so the plan was to hunker down and just do a resupply today. That hasn't changed, but the weather appears to have changed. It does not look like it's going to pour all day. So a bunch of hikers took off this morning, hoping that it's going to be a good day. I'm already here. I'm going to stay put, wait one more day, because this place is so amazing. Like I said, I can't do a shout out enough. If you're coming through the Knock, stay at Gorgeous Stays. Great people, great place, very comfortable. And then, like I said, I'll do my resupply. I had to redo my routes. So it looks like what I'll probably do is have like another 3 nights and a walk into Fontana Dam. And then I gotta resupply again, just because one of my goal is to make it out of the Smokies within 9 days. So without resupply, that's my plan, and coming off. So I kind of like comfortably can carry like 8. 9's a little rough, so like I'll probably carry about 8 and then hope I can get a extra day off of that while I'm out there. And yeah, so I should be done with the Smokies in about a little over a week. And there's going to be some state line changes, but it's a little weird coming through here because I think it dips into Tennessee, back into North Carolina, back into Tennessee, back into North Carolina for the rest of the way. So it'd be exciting to see another state, but it might not. The first time you see me cross the state line won't be the first time, or the last time, excuse me. So that's what the plan is for today and going forward. Check in later. Downtown Bryson, North Carolina. It's a cute little town. Headed to the Outfitters right now. Tried to go to the diner, but there was a long wait. So, and none of us were super starving. So we'll just take a walk around town, see what happens. Well, tried to stop at a bakery and get a breakfast sandwich, and they were out of the sandwich I wanted. But across the street, the Outfitters has a tap room. They're open. So drinking breakfast. An early shot of the Smokies.
So there's another spot further down. Do you guys see the red car? There's
Yeah.
2 there,
Oh my
actually.
God.
There's 2. And a little bit further down, there's 50. of
What?
them. Yep.
Oh my God, you got a Harry Potter one? Hey, shoes off, people. No, you're farting. There's 4 in it. Okay.
4 in it.
Yeah, this has electricity. This has.
Oh, wow.
Go in, don't be
If
afraid.
anybody doesn't mind getting videotaped.
Here, you go. Right there. I'll hold it open.
We'll get to that.
Big sexy.
Very cool.
Cool.
So this one hasn't rented yet for the season. Am I on?
What up, MTV? Welcome to my crib. So we got seating, clear, futuristic seating, sleek, modern, everything you need.
the magic happens?
Your choice.
This is the Bohemian Yurt. Very cool.
This is my favorite one out of the tents.
Well, it didn't rain today. But I can't think of a better place that I would have liked to spend the afternoon than Gorgeous Days. I'm a little grumpy about the weather forecast, but that's about it. Otherwise, a great place to spend the day. I did a resupply today to get me to Fontana Dam. Actually, I probably overdid it, so I got plenty enough to get further than that. But I'll have to recheck in Fontana Dam. And I learned how to use my butane or whatever fuel transfer device today. That was pretty cool. And I think I'm going to play some chess against Sketchbook. We'll see. All right. Well, I just got my ass kicked twice by Sketchbook at chess. Now he's taking on the rest of the hiker community. I think it's Bobby Fischer. I think he's here.
And my brother brought me a.
John
You need a.
Jones
My favorite thing is that if you put DEET on a Dan Durson tent, it'll melt it.
To be fair, if you put DEET on any
be
plastic, it will melt it.
Just kind of a chill day. I didn't have a lot of videotape today. I got a couple more tours in of the tents, and I head out back tomorrow morning. So I got some dishes in the sink that I'm washing, and I'm going to take a shower, finish eating my meatloaf, TV dinner, and my last Modelo, and then get all packed up for the morning and be back on the trail tomorrow. All right, day 26. Gonna go back out on the trail today. Unfortunately, I was supposed to leave at 8:30, but I noticed that my battery charger, my power bank, didn't charge last night. I think there's something wrong with my block that I had, which was a found block to begin with. So it doesn't surprise me, because I forgot to bring my charging block with me when I traveled. I'm going to hang out here a little bit longer, maybe an extra 2 hours, to try to get my power bank completely charged before I head out, which makes it a little easier too, because I was kind of moving slow this morning, and I still had to wash my dishes, take a shower, pack my bag, and I got up at 7 and I'm moving slow. So I want to be on the trail earlier because it's going to be kind of a rough day, but from what I understand, I'm only going I think 7 miles to start, but it's all uphill, pretty rough uphill too. People are saying one of the worst in the southern tier. So I don't want to get started too late, but hopefully 10 o'clock, 10-ish, 10:30 is not too late to try to get it done. Or I'll just be running into camp really when it starts getting dark, depending on how bad that climb is. Anyway, it's March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. And my pal Johnny Charbonneau's birthday. Happy birthday, Johnny. Yeah, I'll check back later. Hopefully my power bank gets charged in time to take off and get back on the trail today. Well, it's 10:30. I'm eating a Pop-Tart. And All Smiles lent me her fast charger to try to charge my power bank as quickly as possible. And I'm at 50%. So I'm gonna have to make a call here shortly to go start hiking. I got 7.3 I think today, and it's pretty rough. So if I average a mile an hour, I can't set out any later than noon probably, because then I'll probably, if I take an hour a mile, I'll be getting in at 7 p.m. Kind of late for me. Usually like to be done hiking by then. So probably gonna leave here shortly. And if I'm only at 50%, I'm only at 50%, but maybe I can use some solar over the next couple of days to try to bring it up some more. Kind of sucks. Like, I really wish I would have known last night it wasn't charging, because I lost all those hours of sleep. Like, that time I'm sleeping, it could have been charging. But it's really, really a bad, like, with me filming the videos and trying to upload every day, really bad. I really don't want to start the trail again, even though I'm only 3 days from Fontana Village. I was only planning on resupplying a little bit, and then I was going to keep going through the Smokies. So I didn't really have a lot of time planned to try to charge back up when I get there. So got to try to do it now, because then it's going to be 7-8 days through the Smokies. Yeah, not cool. So try to get this charge in. Next time I'm on, you'll probably see me on the trail. Well, it's a bit chilly. It's about 11:40. I just got dropped off at the Knock by Wendy, and I have about 6.9 miles to the shelter. Pretty good climb today, so it's going to take me a while. I'll see what else I film along the way, but pretty cool. First set of railroad tracks I had to cross coming out of the Knock, and yeah, I'm one step closer to the Smokies. O'clock, and I'm still going up. Nice climb. I don't know how I rank it yet, but it's a tough one. It is 3:16 p.m. and I am still going up. I think I got another mile to go. Maybe less. We'll see. But this is in the top 3 for sure. Albert Mountain and this. I don't know what's 3, but these are the top 2 for me. Albert first, this second. Brutal. Wendy or Scott from Gorgeous Stays will have to help me out here. But I kind of think I might be looking in the direction and almost see something. I don't know. I can't tell. I think I started going up around 11:50, maybe 11:45. It's now 4:20-ish. And I'm at the top. I just got to the summit. I don't even know the name of this mountain. Mountain after Knock. Jacob's Ladder or whatever. The jump up. I'll figure out the mountain when I talk to Sketchbook at the shelter. Definitely a climb. That's like what? 5 hours of climbing up? Woo! Woo! And I got a late start today. But done climbing for the day. And I got like 0.9 to the shelter. Yay! Well, nice shelter, nicest shelter I've seen, I think, in North Carolina so far. Oh, that Brivy. Slightly scary. A little block from the wind, not great. It's supposed to get down to 32 tonight. It's gonna be a cold night. I'm already freezing. Well, we got a pretty full shelter today. Probably about 8 of us in there. I think, maybe 7. It has an upper deck though, that's nice. Out of the wind a little bit. But you got a little bit of a fall sunset. It's down behind the mountain, so it's really cold here. But you can still see daylight for miles. So it's gonna be a while before it gets dark. But it's cold. It's probably, I haven't seen cold like this in Georgia. Or maybe first shelter, Muskrat. Maybe. But might get some freezing. But we got a lot of people tenting too. Not a lot of good tent sites here, just be warned. A lot of stuff on a slant. Water sources right there though, down there. I think that's it for tonight. I think I'm done. So I'm gonna try to upload it and get this video out tonight. And it's supposed to be 60 degrees tomorrow during the day. I don't know what the tomorrow night's forecast is, but I'm sure it's warmer than this. Day 27, March 18th. Getting a little bit of a late start today because it was pretty chilly this morning, about 33 or 31 degrees. But it's supposed to be warm today, so get ready for that. Couple climbs, but gonna try for 12.2. We'll see. I don't know if it was the climb yesterday or the cold last night, but my energy is zapped for today. I'm definitely not going to make it to 12.2, and now I'm praying to make the 9 whatever. I still got 4.4 miles to go for the day, and it's already like 2 o'clock, 2-ish. Sucks. Every little hill just sucks today. Having trouble finding motivation, but I guess those days will come. Maybe it was just the cold. I'm sick of being cold, maybe. But we will press on. Coming down to Thru-Hike Gap, I believe, and then back up on the other side. Well, according to this sign, I have gone 150.5 miles. It says Springer Mountain, Georgia, 150.5. Not too shabby. On to 200. Yay, a trash can! Well, I'm taking a break at Thru-Hike Gap. I got like 2.1 till the shelter, and it's pretty uphill. And it's like 4:15, 4:30 already. Long day. We'll miscalculated some of the ups. Left too late. All the above. But there's a spring here that is 0.3 off the trail in the opposite direction. A lot of construction going on. Not sure if it's even there, but I'm playing guard for sketchbook and stick bags over there. And they're gonna give me water. Good stuff. But yeah, 2 more for the day. Been kind of a weird day, kind of like a chore day. Definitely. Like, not seeing much for the amount of effort being put out, and we got to get to where we got to get to if we want to get to Fontana Dam at the same time as we planned on by shortening up the day. So we'll see. We'll see where we end up. See if there's water. Hey, they found water. There is water at Thru-Hike Gap. That's where we came from. Oh, that looks a little sketchy. Well, I made it to Brown Fork Shelter, or Brown Fork Gap Shelter. I double check that one. But what a climb today. That was a little ambitious, I think. Like, I don't know why I was thinking 12.2. Oof, I barely made the 9. Anyway, I'm the first one here. There's some people that left earlier this morning downhill camping from the last shelter, but everybody I'm with is behind me right now, so we'll see what time they get in. I think I'm gonna have some fettuccine alfredo for dinner and some Spam for a snack. Right. is day 28, March 19th, and I was the first to leave the shelter early at 8:40 or 8:45. But I just made my biggest mistake ever. I could have sworn I came up from the other ridge down to the shelter. So I just went the wrong way up a big hill. So that's not a great start to the day, especially when trying to push the 13 some odd miles because of stopping early yesterday. That sucks. Wonder if that's happened to anybody else before my coffee kicked in, I guess. So now I'm going back to whence I came. I didn't have to do that climb. That sucks. Well, there are the Smokies out in front of us, and we got, I think that's Fontana Dam down there. We'll see when we get closer. Definitely sucks going the wrong way in the morning when you have a large mile day. I think we're going to do 11.5 to the marina, and we'll see what the shuttle service is for Fontana Village. Well, I liked that last 2.5 miles so much that I wanted to do it again. No, what happened was I just stopped for a break. Well, a while ago I stopped for a break and noticed that my 2 jackets and my base layer fell off where I have them hanging on my bag. I didn't know how far back they were. They were 2.5 miles back. That sucked big time, especially on a big mile day. I already started the morning off with going 0.5 in the wrong direction. So now I got 3 miles extra on 11. So I'm going to do 13 today, even though I was only trying to do 11. This sucks. I almost cried. Well, that lake is a good sign. $5.5 to the shelter, 4 something to the marina, getting sunburned. I'm deeply considering another 00 in Fontana. Because after today, my legs or feet are going to be shot. And there's some bad weather coming here on Friday. Anyway, so that's what it looks like right now. We'll see when I get into town. Well, some props are in order because I caught everybody after a 5-mile detour.
3.5 miles an hour on the last downhill. 3.5 miles an hour.
So you'll have to apologize that I didn't film as much today because I was booking it. And now we got a little bit of road walk into town and/or until we get signal. I'm tired today. I'm at like 16 miles with that added crap. Sorry. Try not to curse. Got some serious sunburn too. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but we are at Fontana Village, which is like a resort, like a camping resort. But yep, the sun only shined on my left side today, so that arm got a little red. That one too, but not as bad. Face too. We're waiting for the shuttle to drop off Sketchbook and U-Haul. We were able to hitch a ride to here to get rooms. So once they get here, we'll go up to the rooms to check them out. But I did get some Aleve and some beer to try to drown what my feet feel like right now. Well, I didn't plan on staying here. I didn't know what to expect when I hit Fontana Dam. I'm not sure I'm even in the village. I think I'm at the resort. Unless there isn't a village, I don't know. I'm a little confused on the whole thing. I was dying for a room after this horrible day of, I think I ended up doing like 16 miles, and I was only on the AT for an 11-mile trip. But yeah, I need a shower and to unwind a little bit and rest my feet for a day or two. So I got to figure out resupply before going into the Smokies, and I got to figure out where I'm going to rest my feet for a day or two. There's also weather coming in tomorrow night, which could be not great. Could be snow in the Smokies. So my permit is good starting tomorrow, so I got some time to play, but got 8 days to get through it. So whenever I start, I gotta be ready. I don't know how much more I'm gonna film tonight. It might be a short video. I didn't film a lot today because I was rushing, trying to get through the original plan, and it sucked. I don't think I'll have any 16-mile days in my future, honestly. Unless it really means something. I didn't hear you. What did you lose?
My cork ball! Toon scroll.
Well, day 29, March 20th. And I'm at Fontana Village, which I said last night is a camping resort. It's not an actual village. People didn't talk much about that. I think that was like the biggest piece of information I wish I knew coming into here. It's kind of a hard place to resupply, hard place to get back on trail. I mean, it's not far, but I don't know. It feels like it's definitely not catered to the hiking community. It's more for camping and resort life. But cool little building right here. I don't know, maybe that's where it started. We're trying to do laundry. Just had breakfast at Quill's, which is a restaurant here. Breakfast buffet. And yeah, there's also a laundry facility that we're trying to find. By the way, it has been determined I will be zeroing here today and staying another night and leaving tomorrow, because tonight we're supposed to get 4 to 6 inches of snow. And tomorrow morning, before sunrise, it's going to dip down to 29 degrees. So it's really painful, really hard to think about going out today. Especially when I got to resupply, do laundry, and checkouts at 10 or 11. So I'm just going to go tell them I'm going to stay another night. Hopefully I don't have to change rooms or anything. But yeah, I'll check back later. Laundry time. And we have to move rooms. Boo. Also, they had no golf carts available for rent, which is
They said they were.
unbelievable. My legs can't take this hill. Well, I just finished my resupply. Well, just about. I need to get some more cigarettes and some other things, but just about done. So that's supposed to get me through the Smokies. My permit started today. It's good for 30 days. And then you're supposed to be out in 8 days. So I'm probably not going to start till tomorrow, depending on what the snow totals look like. But I have my food covered. And, you know, we'll see you on the other side. But a couple more things to do today. I'll try to film as much as I can so it's not a complete waste on another zero. I know it's another 0 day. What do you think, Nikki? Should I get one? Fontana Dam Resupply. So we did a thing.
How you doing?
What's your name?
I'm Fuji. It's in Fujifilm.
Hell yeah. So we got a golf cart rented.
Awesome.
Because this hill sucks. Dinner time. It's me, I'm Mario.
Great time.
I'm awesome.
It's a family.
Oh, goddamn son of a bitch. You better think about it, baby. No goddamn son of a bitch. Don't think about it, baby. Did they notice? 3 Marios and a Luigi. Hell yeah. So we just got back from the restaurant, had a good dinner, and went to the arcade. And tomorrow, I don't know what's on the agenda, but tomorrow we enter not the good, not the so-so, but the great Smoky Mountains. And we have 8 days to get out of it once we enter. So we had to do everything we needed to do here at Fontana Village. I highly encourage you to do so elsewhere, but for it being the only place before the Smokies, it's pretty good. And I hate it here. No, it's not that. It's not terrible, but it's not ideal. It's not what you were hoping for before you hit the Smokies. I would say that it's very resorty and expensive and on a hill. So everywhere you go is uphill at some point. But tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow's my day 30. So 30 days on the trail, and I'll be back on the trail as long as it's not 6 inches of snow when I wake up. Then I gotta figure something else out. All right, well, thanks for checking in.
I'm just gonna be like,
Well, you should just, you know. Anyway, this is what happens after dinner and arcades and resupply and laundry. We're all together BSing and talking smack on other YouTubers.
I'm looking at you, Kyle!
No. Stop snowing. Day 30, March 21st. Sitting here, trying to get the motivation to start day 1 of the Smokies. It's not as bad as it was gonna be, or again, the weather lied again. Unless it happened on the top of the Smokies, there was no snow here. It did get down to 29 though, so I'm glad I wasn't out there last night. But these weather zeros are gonna have to stop. Just brave it. Stopped at the Fontana Dam Shelter, which is considered the Hilton of shelters. Pretty sweet. And I think we're going to walk across the dam today. But there's even bathrooms with showers and a picnic area. Pretty sweet.
I was like, you don't want my ride for that.
I think we're gonna go to a campsite. I forget how many miles it is, probably about 5, 6. And Sketchbook told me it's terrible.
It was gonna be fine.
And
Yeah, and then the mountain.
everything's gonna be fine. Yeah, so I think we're gonna head to Birch Spring campsite on the trail. It's about 6.3. I got some road walking today. I think we're gonna cross the dam. I think I said that already. But we also have to turn in our permits for the Smokies. Pretty soon up here we enter the Smokies. So that starts the 8-day counter. I have to be honest, really struggling with motivation the last like 3 or 4 days on trail. But I think today is just what I needed. Like starting off and like it's a pretty easy walk on a sidewalk in a park. Not uphill yet. So, I mean, this is what I needed. I needed a little rest from climbing. I know there's more climbs to come. Everyone makes that blatantly aware to me. But not my favorite. Getting smoked going up a hill. But I enjoy the traveling. I enjoy the company. I enjoy the camping. And I enjoy getting from point A to point B. But I definitely do like the flat and downhill sections of the AT more than I like the uphills, I'll tell you that much. I just took some ibuprofen. Just in the van ride from the shuttle, from the Fontana Dam Resort or Village or whatever, my leg was screaming. I didn't even start yet. Anyway, I think we're getting ready to cross the dam now. Hey guys. Well, it's getting real now. This is one of my bigger concerns of my hike until I get back in New England. This is probably one of my biggest concerns, getting through the Smokies because of weather, elevation, and it's still kind of early. So, wish me luck. Got 8 days. All right, it's official. Drop my permit. Oh, that little fire tower up there looks bizarrely far away for it only being like 1.6 or something. We must be camping somewhere over there because we're gonna go up and around. Tops of those, over the fire tower and then a campsite somewhere over there.
Oh wait, I shouldn't be recording you while I'm doing that.
So I'm up at the fire tower, and it's like a 0.1, maybe a little more than that, on a blue blaze up the trail. And I'm glad I looked it up first, because I may have skipped it because it kind of sucked for a climb. But it said that there was remnants of an old fire, of an old ranger station up here, or cabin. And there's the fireplace. Pretty cool. I'm glad I came. I don't know if I'm going up this thing. Looks pretty rickety. And you know me and fire towers. It has like no railing there, huh?
Yeah, it was only on the other side.
Great design. There goes you, huh? Up the tallest fire tower.
Shit, the vertigo's already kicking in.
Careful of ice.
Yeah, I'm looking. Cause it's up here. Yeah, there you go.
Should I go up the fire tower?
Hell no.
Yes. All right. I am not even halfway up the second set of stairs. There's ice all over them. It's horrifying. I have to try. I forgot my phone. Sketchbook had to bring it up to me. And
Other side.
I'll try to get you a view. It's horrifying up here.
Wait, no, don't do that, because I said I'm average. I'll need you to find out I was lying.
Well, 1.4 to go to get to the tent site that we saw on the map that we want to try to stay at tonight. Taking it a little easy today so we don't break ourselves off right off on the first day out of the village. But yeah, that fire tower was scary. I don't know why they keep making them with wooden planks. They should do the all metal like that one, the first one. At least that one I could climb up to the top. This one, ooh, no way. No, sir. It wasn't even windy. But it was like missing a railing. The other railing was bent. Some of the planks were rotted. Some had ice on them. There's parts of it missing, and it was wobbly. It was horrifying. One of our group went all the way to the top, though. And Zelda. But anyway, yeah, I did not have the guts for that one. And there's still some remnants of snow up here. Boo. Well, this is only the fourth time I've tented in 30 days. I've been staying in the shelters. I'm a shelter dweller. And I'm in the Smokies, which it's odd that I'm not in a shelter, but it's first night, and there's an approved campsite right when you come in, only about 5 miles in, I think. And so, instead of pushing for a 10-mile day, we did a little bit shorter, which my feet are thankful for. My feet are really bothering me lately, so I gotta watch it. I try not to overdo it. But I do have an 11-mile day tomorrow, but the elevation looks a little bit better. So right now I'm just relaxing. Like, I'm not going to bed. I'm just kind of keep my feet up and just laying around. Don't have much service. Can't get a video out tonight. I have to wait sometime tomorrow. But when I redid the schedule with our new changes, looking good for getting out in 8 days per the requirement. I am going to try to skip right past Gatlinburg. A lot of people come off there, but between the two weather choices and resupply choices in the last week or so, I'm trying not to come off as often. It just kind of kept happening because, I really didn't want to get my gear wet and be wet when the temperature was still getting down to freezing. So we have some cold temperatures tonight and tomorrow night, I think. Nothing like we've seen before, but at least back down in the 30s. So try to stay warm. I think the tent actually is warmer than staying in the shelter, but I just got used to not having to tear down a tent in the morning. But Smokies, North Carolina, I did switch to a bear can. I gotta say, I don't know what they're doing down here, but they should figure it out, because having to hang your bear canister is ridiculous. It's so unnecessary. It's an airtight, smell tight, bear proof can that now has to be hung away from them. Everywhere else on the AT it's okay. Kind of weird. I think they should just go to the bear containers, the little toolbox things they have in a lot of the sites in Georgia. I think they should just switch to that and be done with it. But I'm not in charge. But yeah, I don't really have much more to talk about, so I think this will be the end of the video for today. We do have some cool things coming up. I think we're around 176, so we're going to be crossing the 200-mile mark at Clingman's Dome, which is also a really cool thing, so I can't wait to get there. That'll be soon. And some other landmarks that are going to be kind of cool, I think. And then being past the Smokies, it's onward. I think we're going to dip in and out of Tennessee and North Carolina for a while, but then eventually Damascus, Virginia. So, but this little area feels like Bear Haven. I feel like I'm going to see one today. Jesus, I just scared the hell out of myself.
0.0 miles ahead.
Oh, it's like a 50-yard side trail.
Sure, just 50 yards. And even better, I stopped to smoke a cigarette back at that last trailhead, and some guy walked past me so fast. I was so happy I was standing still, because if that would have happened while I was walking, I would have had to fight him or dump all my gear on the side of the trail and walk with an empty bag. It was that fast. So it's been an interesting day today so far. Mantis walked into a tree. Well, even though I'm not staying here, I'm stopping for a late lunch. It's about 1 o'clock, maybe 1:30. But this is the first shelter that I've come across in the Smokies. Pretty nice.
You just missed a deer, too.
Huh?
You just missed a deer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was like 10 feet from me.
Oh, look at the tarp on it. So, whatever funk I was in for the last, kind of almost since I left the knock, having trouble with motivation. I don't know if it was that the terrain was harder, or the weather was hotter, or it was just such a nice day at Gorgeous Days, or I hit a time period, I was getting close to 30 days. I don't really know what the problem was, but started off good yesterday, and then didn't love the tent site we went to. It was kind of full, and not a lot of spaces, and only one fire ring, and no bathroom area. That was very easy, that you couldn't get caught by all the other campers. So, I don't know, I didn't love last night, and then this morning the wind was howling through there, so like it was a hard start for the day, but the rest of today has been awesome, and I think it fixed my headspace. I'm a little, I don't know, I got my groove back, I'm hiking, I'm ahead of everybody right now. I got 4.6, it's almost 4 o'clock. Still got a 4.6 today for an 11-mile day, but I feel good. I'm not aching as bad as I did. I'm sure I will tonight, but I don't know. That was a weird funk. It was kind of like almost out of nowhere, and it kind of went away out of nowhere. It wasn't like any significant event that triggered it, and not a significant event that got rid of it. Kind of just went away. So if you get low out here, just do your best you can and don't let it drag you too far down. You know, try to have some humor about it. I did, but I probably was turning the trail into a Seinfeld episode with me, but complaining about everything. But yeah, I'm better now, and hopefully the rest of my trip through the Smokies is. Maybe it was the Smokies. Maybe it was like the looming Smokies with all the extra rules and the time limit and the permit and stuff like that. Maybe that was kind of like, and weather. The Smokies are known for being unpredictable. The weather isn't great, but it's a lot better than it could be, knock on wood. There's no snow right now. I know there's bad weather coming in Sunday. I'm not getting off. I'm going to push through. I'm going to try to make it all the way out of the Smokies before I get off again, which will be about 9 days out. Probably look at a hostel on day 9. Anyway, just want to let you know that I was feeling better and I'm hiking better. And I don't know. Yeah, I wonder if anybody else experiences that, like just has a bad couple of days or something gets up their skin or something. All right, well, check in later. I got 4.6 to go for the day. Well, made it. 11.7 for today. I feel pretty good. I hurt less than I did yesterday. I really don't think it was a bad elevation day though. That made a big difference. Did have a little crisis with the group at the last shelter. Like for a second there, we were thinking about cutting a day short and staying there. It was 5 o'clock, but the next shelter was only 3 miles. So, which was my original plan anyway, but there was a second where we thought about staying there, but that would have just pushed the whole schedule back. I didn't get a shot of the shelter yet. Everybody's out cooking and getting their stuff set up. There's 4 other gentlemen here. We've met the 3 others at a couple different campsites before, but there's a new one that I haven't met before. Stroganoff. And then you got Snapshot, Jeremy, and I missed the other gentleman's name. But pretty full shelter. I mean, they sleep 12, but whenever they, like, subtract 2 for comfort. Like, unless you want to stand on somebody to get up in the middle of the night to pee. Every time they say that, it's like, yeah, well, whatever you say it is, it's probably 2 less. I think I got to the water. Maybe. Yep, I did. That is the water. That's gonna take forever.
What I don't like is I don't like that what's gonna happen.
Day 33. March. What? I forget. I'll come up with it later. I was supposed to look. It's pretty miserable. It rained all night. Not that that was a big deal in the shelter, but not great for this morning. Day 4 of the Smokies. I'm probably going to hang out at the shelter for a while and see if it lets up a little bit. So I'm going to get a late start. But I have short miles today. I don't really want to go to Klingman's Dome when it's all foggy like this. So we'll see what I do. Oh, about earlier, it's March 24th. I wonder if I got my day wrong. No, I'm right. But as you can see, it's not ideal this morning. We'll see what Klingman's Dome has for us. The walk from Derek's Knob Shelter, is that what that was? No. I forgot the name of it. But it's not important, but it's about 2 miles to Klingman's Dome. And this is spectacular. So green and mossy. This is some great hiking right here. Very beautiful. Very calm and serene. My favorite part so far, even going uphill. Yeah. Okay. Let's start to the Smokies. Yeah, a little bit more of the same. Now, I get it. It is so beautiful. Like serene, like calming. It's like, this is where they come to record like pure moods, like sleep aid, like nature. But, yeah, it's really cool. I'm in love right now. I think I might be higher than the clouds. Pretty cool. Big Sexy has made it to Klingman's Dome. Also, it marks 200 miles of the Appalachian Mountains conquered. So those who have been following along wondering how far I made it, I am at mile 200 as of today. Awesome. And no, it's not Hike Naked Day, but I got soaked on the way up. Have a good one. I am gonna get dry. Wow, look at my hair. I got snot too. That was a good hike. But yeah, my clothes are soaked. Dry it out right now. I gotta change. I did get myself some new shades too. So I'm a cool dude. Hopefully the person wasn't going back for them, but they were left. They on the in the last shelter that nobody was at. They look pretty dirty too, like they've been there for a minute, so I spent a long time cleaning them. However, we are going up the tower. And this is a fire tower that I can get into, even with the height. Solid concrete, I'm all about it. maybe heights only really bother me when it's flimsy. It's kind of a long walk. It's gonna make this video kind of long. Let's look and see what can we see so far. So I was just told that the tower is actually 200.3 or something. I'm so glad that the clouds pushed out and the fog lifted to be able to get this view. Wow, wow, wow. What do you guys think? That is worth it. That is so worth it. 200 miles in the bank. I feel great today. Amazing. Oh look, I think that's Fontana Dam over there. That's where we came from. You can see the water. Hey. Well, just sat down to take a break about 1 mile from the shelter we were going to stay at tonight. But Stick and I have made a call. I was going to try to push through the Smokies without stopping. But Stick needs a resupply. And after today and the rain this morning, my boots are wet, and the beautiful hike we've had, and going up to Klingman's Dome, I think that means a shower and a beer are in order, especially since we hit the 200-mile mark. So we're gonna skip the shelter that's in 1 mile, and we are gonna go 6 more miles. Well, not 7 miles, 6 miles total to Newfound Gap and get out and head to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, which is right off trail. So that's the new plan. So a beer and a shower are happening tonight. Stay tuned. Just made it to Newfound Gap. Oh, shit.
I'm on fire.
I wasn't expecting. I don't think so. I just wasn't expecting to come up that way. Stick and I made it to Gatlinburg.
We did.
And we just got a great place to stay. And we're going to eat first. That's the first thing on the list. Eat, and I'm going to have a beer. All right. What? Where are we? This salad is amazing. Okay, so a little bit of sensory overload. There is a lot going on in Gatlinburg, a little bit too much for my taste. However, anybody from New Jersey, I would say this is the Wildwood of Tennessee. There's like rides and attractions, a big strip to walk down. Pretty neat. But we're not here to do all that. We're here to eat, drink, sleep, shower, laundry, resupply, back on trail tomorrow. We're not even zeroing here. We got to get out of the Smokies. So, yeah. But best town to come into so far. I don't know about pricing, but the hotel's just right. The laundry at the hotel is just right. We're staying at crap, I forgot the name of it. I'll try to say it later. But the hotel's perfect, except it's on a hill again. No golf cart to rent this time. But yeah, we don't have to walk up it. Maybe one more time, but check back later. I think this is the end for tonight, though. So, see you tomorrow. Oh, man, they need some rest and some air. Oh, I did forget to mention, for the first time since I've been hiking the Appalachian Trail, did I feel like hiker trash in Gatlinburg. I even had like a group of 3 old ladies like point at me and say, look at that guy. It was probably because I had mud all over the back of my spandex pants and my tiger print shorts I was still wearing. Yeah, I didn't take a shower before we went out for dinner. So I probably stinky too. Just wanted to add